Hey everyone, welcome. I am Nurse Abalori and welcome to Nurse Abalori Budgets. And today we are going to be doing some pre-budgeting setup for the month of April. So it is today, actually April 31st. I'm sorry, today actually is March 30th. So depending upon when I post this video, it will either actually be March 31st or it may actually be the 1st of April. But anywho, I want to welcome everyone to my budget setup, and I am just grabbing some supplies here from my pencil case, pencil pouch, pen pouch, however you want to call it, and we are going to get started. Now I am recording this video, but however I will probably speed it up as we go through because I don't want to bore anyone and make this video extra long. So what I am going to do is I am going to go ahead and write down the things that I have that I know is budgeted every month. And so yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think that's just what we are going to do. And so I'm trying to find a pen, you guys, that I am going to be happy writing with. And I think I'll use this pen, pink pen, since we are going into much of the month of April. And April is close to, well, Easter happens in April. So there you have it. But I'm going to just go ahead and do the budget setup. And again, this is for the month of April we're going into. And this is my budget binder, you guys. I'm kind of putting together a once over binder that I could use. I have been doing electronic budgeting, but however, I just feel like I like the pen to paper method. It's something I've been doing for years, so it's kind of still hard for me to get used to electronic budgeting. But I don't want to take long for this video, so I am going to get through it as best as I can. And I'm making sure that you guys can see. So I am right-handed, I am not left-handed, so if it comes off on the camera flip, just know I am a righty and not a lefty. For all intents and purposes, I am going to enter the information here later, but I am going to go ahead and start with my current expenses that I have. And so I do have a mortgage, and my mortgage loan is through Penny Mac. That's my mortgage lender. And I do know how much my mortgage is monthly, and I just rather keep that private for now. And then the next one is Dominion Power. Dominion Power is our electricity here where I live at, because I'm close to they told me because we're close to the Carolina border, our gas and electric is broken up. So we have a separate electric bill, and then Columbia Gas is obviously my gas portion of my gas and electric who we're through. And then HRSD, that is my trash people, the sewer people. Yeah, we have, you know, trash here, trash pickup. Obviously we have weekly trash pickup. And I'm sorry if I'm trying to adjust the camera so you guys can see. Let me bring it up some more. There we go. I had to see for myself to make sure we were in view. So HRSD, and then so they are pretty much, this is my water company, water, sewer, and trash. These are the folks that do that. And then I have Verizon Fios. Obviously I just have internet, and that's it, because I got rid of the phone and I got rid of the cable and took my bill down to less than, I went from almost a $250, $300 bill now down to a bill that is roughly about $90 a month. So that is my internet bill. And then I also have what is the other bill that I have? HRSD, Verizon. Home warranty. That's another bill. And hold on, I am actually going to pull up my phone and go to my electronic budgeting because I know all of that is in there. And I'm like, instead of me sitting up here trying to guess, let me just go ahead and pull up my electronic budgeting. All right, you guys, I am back. I actually went to go grab my laptop and so I can look at my electronic budgeting. That way I can make sure I have everything down that I normally pay. I don't know why I'm just trying to, probably because I have worked too many days in a row. Oh, that's right. So, yes. My alarm system is Vivint Alarm. And then YouTube TV, and I lump that, even though it's mine, I lump that under the home bill because everybody in my house uses it. And I got my home shield. Let's see. That is all of my home bills. And now my personal bills. Again, I have Verizon cellular service. Make sure you guys can see that. Verizon cell service. Then I do have a car note. Well, it's my son's car, rather. He got pretty much a new car. Not new, but he got a newer car for graduation in 2023 because his went up. So Liberty Mutual is my car insurance for both cars. And then I'm going to put under here life storage because I have a storage. Even though I have a home and I have a garage, I do have a side hustle business through Poshmark. So a lot of my stuff is housed in that storage for right now, temporarily, until I get my garage together. So these are my monthly bills, and I am going to go ahead and log in and see what each of them is right about now. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually write that in pencil in case I have to erase. And you guys, I'm going to let you know right now, some of my bills are high, and that's because of the way that I pay them. So sometimes I do have to carry a balance over from the previous month, just because, again, you guys, I am a single mother. I am doing it all on my own. I do have a son in college. He does work. He does contribute. I just typically do not take any from him because, y'all, he's just a college student. He makes enough to take care of his personal needs, and that is how we are keeping it. And I'm going to write in red. Red is going to let me know that this is due pretty much like immediately on set. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to put an asterisk right here that lets me know that this needs to be paid like as soon as possible. And again, I am a single mother doing it on my own, so therefore things will kind of just be a little bit behind for me, because as I stated, I am not only paying my actual HRSD is offline again. So they were just offline last week. So now it seems like my water and sewer people are just constantly. Let me see. Maybe I clicked the wrong thing. Hold on. Let me see. I'm about to say they're always. 2-factor code to get in. Like, I've already set this up a million and one times. Alright, so I had to put the 2-digit, the 4-digit factor, the extra factor in this. And so, okay, we are still at 0 here, which I am thankful for. And I get a water bill, I think it's either every 2 months or every 3 months. I can't really remember. I can't never keep track of it. But that's still at a 0 balance. I am going to Verizon now. And because all of my stuff is accounted for under Verizon, like my cell phone and my internet, we're just going to go ahead and put down both. How much I owe for both. Let's see. So for mobile, I think it was $267. Yes, $267, because I just got a what do you call it? A text message a couple days ago about that. And my this is a little on the higher end, because if you all don't know, my dad is from Nigeria, and so I do talk to him quite a bit. Not a lot, but usually like twice a week I'll talk to him. And honestly, I just dial straight through. We used to use WhatsApp, but it's been funky. So I just go ahead and just dial straight through. And sometimes I don't have time to go into other apps and do all that other crazy stuff. So my Fios bill is $95, you guys. And the reason why it's $95 is because I have all of the warranties, maintenance, if the maintenance person has to come out, the Verizon man has to come out, so I pay for that, and there's some other things. And again, because I own a home, I have 2 kids to take care of, I always err on the side of caution and get warranties and things like that, because I just rather for us to be protected than not protected. So that's why that's a little on the higher side. My home warranty is through American Home Shield. And I'm not putting down due dates just as of yet, because again, that is in my electronic budgeting. And so what I probably will do is just print off the calendar, since it's already electronically on there anyway, and that way I'll have my bill calendar. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and just print that off. And once I print that off, it automatically will the calendar will have all of my due dates for my bills on there, so I don't have to strategically do another calendar and write them in. So let's see. I know this is, I believe this is $41. My home warranty is $41 a month. Let me double check, but I think it's $41. Yes, sorry, it's $40 a month. And that protects my home house. As a matter of fact, I just had to use my home warranty last week. We had a plumbing issue, so the plumbers came out, and then the next day they had to come out and service my wash machine. And so it does come in handy with just having them on dial, spending $40 a month. They came out, they fixed my toilets with no issue. And due to, I guess, the issues that I'm having out of my wash machine, it wasn't draining. It's draining now. However, it's starting to get real loud when it spins, on the spin cycle. And so he told me that the bearings in the drum is probably wearing out. That is a 2-person job, and readily, instead of them sending out people to fix it, and because I've had it over a little, almost 10 years, it's probably just time to go ahead and get another one. So they did send me an email to inform me that they are paying for a new washer for me. So I am happy about that, because the only caveat is my washer. I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do, because my washer would be up to date, but my dryer won't be up to date. And I know he said that dryers typically last longer, because usually it's just something usually with the cooling system and the heating system, which is an easy fix. So dryers typically last longer than washing machines, obviously. So I have to decide whether I am going to just go ahead and get rid of the dryer as well, sell that, put that on offer up, or if I am going to keep that and just do the washing machine. So currently my Vivint alarm bill is $52, and you guys, our round is actually $51.46. But I just typically go ahead and round. I like whole numbers. And then my YouTube TV, they just went up. Matter of fact, this month, the month of March, they actually went up, and I'm kind of, just kind of like, well, I mean, I don't understand why we, like, it's over the internet, like, what, like, I'm just kind of like floored by them going up, because it's like, it's just, it's just, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I am going to go ahead and look that up, because I can't quite remember what the bill was. You know what? I'm doing all that, and everything is on my electronic budget. $83. Like, I'm doing more work, making things harder for myself. Liberty Mutual is $375, and I know this is what we call a fixed expense. It does not change. Life storage is $163, but however, I owe for this month coming up, March and April, so I need to go ahead and pay that as well. And my car note is on a little bit on the heavier side, and that's only because I did not put any money down, and it's a newer model car. It's a Honda, so therefore, and I'm okay with the payments. Like, eventually, probably by the end of this year, this will be paid off. If not by the end of this year, then definitely going into 2026, it will be paid off. And that means that we've had the car 2 years now. We've had the car 2 years? Yeah, 2 years. And so that means it was I think took out a 4 or 5 year loan on it, but I'm gonna go ahead and pay that off, and my son can choose to do what he wants to do with it. That is on him. Our moms has done her part, and it's carrying him through college, and it should carry him, as long as we continue to do the work on it, the maintenance, then we should be able to extend the longevity of this car. However, he's getting ready to get into his career within the next couple months. So if he chooses to trade it in or keep it or whatever the case may be, that is going to totally be on him. But I at least want to get the loan paid off first, and I have definitely encouraged him to keep the car, keep the car, and don't have a car note, especially when you're just starting out your career. You don't want a car note. And so I am going to add up the total tentatively. We have $345 plus $450. I add down here, I'm going to throw into the mix. One down here, I forgot to do my tithes and offering. And I'm going to keep that separate as well. I don't think that I need to let everyone know what's in my tithes and offerings. But however, yeah, I will be calculating into that. And yeah, so stay tuned for part 2 of this video. I'm going to go into what bills that I have for my business, my side hustles, and keep it rocking and rolling for you guys. And then I think I'm going to do an additional video this week talking about continuously saving and investing. I'm going to do a video for that. But as of right now, I am going to wrap this up and see you guys in the next video. Talk to you later. Please don't forget to subscribe and share. And if you are a person or you know someone who is in their budgeting journey, go ahead and invite them over to this channel. And yeah, we welcome everybody. Throw us suggestions, what types of budgeting you all are doing, how you're choosing to use your your budgeting system. Like what's tea, as they say. What's the tea? What's the tea? So with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.